gather ye friends around your flickering campfires and listen to the... What? Was that our Great Escapes music sting interrupting me, Tombo?
Yay, I love our Great Escape shows, Bob. They're short.
Uh-oh, someone must have bungled their writing commitments and needs a filler show. Bilbo, I'm looking in your direction. Where's Bilbo?
I can tell you where he isn't, Pear Bear. He isn't here listening to my introduction. I don't think you lot even pay attention or respect them if you ever did anymore. And...
Coming! Morning. Thanks, mate. Have a good day.
Bilbo, you intro goblin, the Great Escape sting?
Oh, don't get your opening in a twist, dear Uncle Bob. It's just the doorbell.
What's wrong with Ding Dong?
Or a good old-fashioned ding-dong-ding! Ding-dong-ding!
It's so passé, lads. Gotta change it up.
What do you have there?
It's a package and a letter.
Dear the Silly History Boys Shoe! It has been brought to my attention that you are experts in the field of extricating notable historical figures from unjust and immensely dangerous incarcerations. I would like to avail myself of these skills. Please find enclosed a gift basket that will attend to my totally legit and 100% non-apocryphal endeavours. Please come see me in Plymouth. Yours truly, W.R.
W.R. We have a mystery on our hands.
What do we have here, lads? A ship and a bottle, a potato, a pouch of tobacco, and a puddle-wetted cloak.
It could be anyone. The plot thickens.
You thicken, Bilbo. It's clearly...
Bob, please. Not whilst I'm mid-puzzle. For we are about to adventure.
Set sail aboard the good ship National Curriculum, yes.
I'm sorry I can't hear you over the sound of adventuring.
Let him have this one, Bob. To Plymouth!
To Plymouth! Right, Bilbo, don't come on too strong.
I won't. I'm just nervous. We've only done 2 escape shows and we got...
Got burnt.
Did we?
Yeah, by bumhead kings. That's what they do.
Are you saying that Richard the Lionheart and Edward I, the Longshanks, were bumhead kings?
Yes, you were there. You don't remember them. They were awful. God's what I wouldn't give to bust out a noble, decent hero.
Well, this mysterious W.R., whomever he may be, could be the one.
I doubt it because he's clearly...
Don't spoil the journey, Bob. The thrill of the chase. Let us peel back the mystery that is...
You lads here to see Walter Raleigh?
Oh.
Yes, sir, we are. And you are?
Sir Lewis Stuckley, Vice Admiral of Devonshire, charged with bringing Falter Wally back to London.
I heard that, Lewis.
Yeah. Right, lads, come in. The year is 1618. I'm waiting on orders from King James I, the Great Adventurer, back there. Don't get him all riled up. He's already tried escaping to France.
You know it. We are here to help.
You are?
You know, it would probably help if you took some you time, Mr. Stuckley.
Not off. Tell you what, you keep old Lizzie's Delight entertained, and I'll give you a slice of the ship's cargo I'm about to flog.
We're listening.
You better not be flogging my tobacco haul, Lewis.
I'd never, Walter. Right, I've got some tobacco to sell.
Smoking is bad, Mr. Stuckley.
You know what else is bad? A couple of little melts coming all this way to aid and abet an enemy of the realm.
We don't know what you mean.
Calm down, soft boy. I know why you're here. Raleigh is a chatty Cathy. Lionheart this, Longshanks that. If old Raleigh is talking, then there's no room for escaping, is there? And I gotta get paid, you know?
You stay away me from my sweet destiny's cargo hold, Lewis. I'm warning you.
Wouldn't dream of it, Walter. The lads from that amateur history thing are here to see you.
Harsh.
His words, not mine. They want to hear all about you.
Oh, goody gumdrops.
I'll be backy later.
Enter, my young adventurers.
Punctuation is important, Mr. Raleigh.
Welcome, and well, you're not young. Not young at all.
Says you.
Well, I'm 65 winters and spent much of my life battling the salty elements.
You should see the Silly History Boys tour diet. Talk about battling salty elements.
Well, now that old Stuckley in the mud is gone, we can talk about my great...
Life! The great life of Sir Walter Raleigh.
Escapes, Bob. Escapes. What are you doing?
Getting a slice of the ship's cargo, Bilbo. Do you want a new website or not?
Oh, right. So, Mr. Raleigh, tell us more about your range of bikes. I myself had a Michigan as a child, and I have some feedback.
By God, you do not know whom I be!
Don't take it personally, Mr. Raleigh.
How can one not? For I am Sir Walter Raleigh, hot adventurer and full-on queen thirst trap. The fact that this creaking himbo knows not of my deeds is a disgrace. A national disgrace. This must be rectified.
Fantastic. Nice in with the old Raleigh, Michigan, Bilbo.
The chain kept slipping and I hurt myself doing a sick jump.
Slipping chains, eh? No, focus, Walter. Today is about breaking from unjust bondage. Today is about escaping.
Or you could tell us your entire life story with wicked cool cutaway scenes and epic music stings.
Will you make me sound awesome and constantly refer to how devilishly handsome I am?
Of course.
And overlook or even justify hideous massacres?
What?
Great! I was born January 22nd, 1552, and...
Or possibly as late as 1554, Mr. Raleigh.
Yeah, but they don't hit the brakes immediately, Bilbo. This is how you stack that sick jump.
I were born in Devon, England. I had to struggle and scrap on the main streets of East Budleigh.
Ooh, that's a real man-of-the-people vibe you've got going on there, Mr. Raleigh.
The listeners are suckers for an underdog story. As not to make you too intimidating, could we describe your family's means as modest?
Yep, that's how the establishment would slice it.
The moneyed aristocrats.
Oh yes, our family had very little in life, battling our way to the top. Why, my Auntie Cat barely found the time, between being the royal lady of the bedchamber and cheering on her sea-adventuring nephew, my half-brother Humphrey Gilbert, barely had the time to tutor and cultivate a deep friendship with the future Queen Elizabeth I.
Sure, yep, gosh, such hardships.
Right, so how about a gritty cutaway to a street brawl?
Oh, yeah, maybe over whose trunk hose is least fashionable, or whose coat of arms is punchier.
Or how about a real hot button of the time? Religion.
Oh, a real body and blood throwdown, eh? Similar thing happened at my first Holy Communion and...
Can substantiate this, you Catholic dog!
Mr. Raleigh, stop! Please stop!
By the one true naked cross, I despise Catholics! Mary Queen of Scots and her hardcore Catholic door bakes!
I think we've got him a bit riled up, Bilbo.
Don't escape.
I need some air!
Yeah, let's just completely gloss over your traumatic early years, Mr. Raleigh, and talk about what a dashing and sexy thrill-seeker that you grew into be.
Oh, by all means. Much of my younger years are lost to history, but in 1569 I did gap year in France to fight in the wars of religion. To be a teenager again.
A war cutaway? Yes!
Yes, indeed, my not-so-young adventurer. The Battle of Moncontour. Me and thee shall fight for the brave French Protestant Huguenots against the damned Catholic majority.
Mr. Raleigh?
Yes, you are large enough of body to represent the majority.
Hurtful.
Stop moping, Bilbo. I need to get my battle on.
But we don't have specifics, Bob.
Nonsense! I wrote about it in my book, The History of the World.
Yeah, but with that as reference, I feel we'd just be making it up.
I am totally cool with that.
See, he's cool, man.
But
Fine. Considering the fact there's plenty about me that we do know, let's just say that this experience in the French Wars of Religion gave me clarity. A war that wears the mask of religion is simply the age-old thirst for political power.
now I can agree with that.
Deluding the people with a cloak and mask only of religion.
Oh, is that one of your direct history quotes?
There's a freebie for you, lad.
What do you do after the French Wars?
Will I eventually surface in the historical records schooling in Oxford?
Oh, cool. What did you study?
Stud-y is the correct turn of phrase. You, my now favourite soft boy, tell him!
Yes, sir. It is said that Riley grew into a dashing, dark-haired man who at 6 foot towered over his contemporaries. Why, you must have been all the young maiden's dreams, Mr. Raleigh.
Well, I'm not one to brag, my new favourite.
Oh, please do.
Absolutely smashed it with the ladies. I had style, I had class, I had...
Quite the accent.
You as mad as a barbed wire badger if you ain't believing my smooth tongue tonally killed it, you old girt noodle.
Oh, it's like a velvety hug for my ear holes.
I need a cutscene to clear my head of that.
Well, let us travel back to 1578, my first taste of nautical adventure with me brother, Humphrey Gilbert.
Well, little bro, here we are, doing what men do best. Can you smell that?
The heady whiff of salty vomit.
Opportunity.
To...
Find the Northwest Passage, of course. Ever since Marco Polo told the Western world of the riches of China, we sailors have vowed to find this fabled shipping route through the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans.
I'm super confident, big brother.
Me too, Walter. We shall not let Queen Elizabeth down. She has granted us a 6-year license to explore North America.
And see if we can't wedge some colonies in there, eh?
Indeed. Walter, you shall command the good ship Falcon with aplomb.
Darn straight. Who cares if famed mariners like Cabot, Frobisher and Columbus all failed? That don't mean we will, do it?
Hampered by ice, they were.
Oh, I hate ice.
We all hate ice, bro.
So inflexible and white.
Gosh, painfully white. But no, we shall not be afeard of ice. Why, all that could possibly stop us now is... No, because...
Scuppered by a storm, Mr. Raleigh.
Yes, a storm, you landlubbing bumhead. You think maritime navigation's easy?
By no means. I hate walking around on ferries. My legs go all wibbly.
By Neptune's beard. You, favourite soft boy, don't let him talk again.
But, Mr. Raleigh, didn't you and your ship, the Falcon, do all right for yourselves on that expedition? Didn't you make the Castle Run in less than 12 parsecs?
Why, thank you, Walter's Delight. You have navigated us back to our fairest course. Me! You are correct. It is said that my ship, the Falcon, was the only ship to get anywhere in the Atlantic. But alas, we could not find nor penetrate this forbidden passage. Methinks it may never be explored, no matter how much we men pray for it.
Well, actually, Mr. Raleigh, it will be navigated between the years 1903 and 1906 by a Norwegian crew led by Roald Amundsen.
Or we can go back a few years to 1854 when Irishman Robert McClure traversed the Northwest Passage by boat and sledge.
An Irishman? Bah!
What have you got against the Irish?
It's a long and bloody function, which starts with, like all good Irish functions, a scrap.
Oh, look, it's Walter Raleigh.
So the claims are true. He is totally handsome and does indeed tower over me.
No, please, no need for roar, for I am just like you, a man of the people, humble and pious.
And his accent, so smooth.
Like a buttery sledgehammer to the head.
Well, 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 if it isn't little Wally.
Thomas Perrow, fellow Elizabethan courtesan and general suck-up. You look fat.
Ooh, sick burn.
What a dangerously witty tongue Raleigh has.
How dare you, Raleigh? I have a good mind to teach you a lesson right here, in the street.
You're a brave man to want a piece of the new Esquire of the Body Extraordinary.
What's that then?
His rippling henchness, obviously. I mean, look at his turn of leg.
Whilst a totally accurate observation, lads, is actually my new promotion within Elizabeth's court.
You're a menial dog's body at best, performing minor chores.
Your mum's a minor chore.
Oh, boom, another cutting barb.
Wowzers! I'm dizzy for all the stinging wordplay.
That doesn't even make sense.
It does when I'm telling a story.
Well, let me tell you a story. You only got this royal position because your auntie cat wormed you in.
Well, obviously. How else should we upper-class wannabe hobnobs climb the ladder?
Hard work and dedication?
Nice one, Perrow. You can laugh at that one, lads.
Thanks, Raleigh, but I still don't like you. Let us duel, sir.
You call that nub a sword, Perrow? This is a sword.
It's so majestic.
And straight.
Thanks, lads. Now, on guard.
I throw myself at thee! Ha! Step, step, step.
Okay, Hank. Let's break it up.
Sure thing, Ben. Okay, you two, that's enough.
What the devil are you doing?
Yeah, what are you playing at? I thought you were sycophantic bystanders.
We were and are, but now we're also arresting officers.
On what charge am I to be arrested?
The charge of being just too damn sexy.
Oh, you! Guilty as charged.
Oh, come on, this is complete nonsense.
Shut your noise, Perot. We can't have members of the court scrapping and dueling. So, you two are being arrested and thrown in Fleet Prison.
Oh, no, prison? Well, I guess my ab regime could do with a refreshing.
Please, Mr. Raleigh, no. We average men already don't have a chance.
Unbelievable.
Don't worry, Mr. Raleigh. I'm sure a super handsome go-getter like yourself
With all your hard work and dedication.
can have a few strings pulled, and instead of prison, have you transferred to the Army Officers' Corps.
You'll be out serving in Ireland before you can say, Walter Raleigh is super boss, good looking and tall. Did I mention tall? So tall.
And that is how I ended up in Ireland.
That scene seemed fanciful.
Well, okay, some licence was taken, but it's all to move us on to my heroic Irish exploits.
I've suddenly got a very hot, foreboding feeling behind my eyes.
I think we've established I have that effect on people. Like all noble English heroes, we cut our teeth in Ireland. Right, you silly boys, we're going to need a tight, hilarious scene with a nice bit of history, which eventually cements me as a stand-up English hero.
Okay. Location?
Fort Smerwick, County Kerry, Ireland.
Oh, great. Main characters.
Well, me, obviously, and Baron Grey de Wilton commanding.
Oh, you can probs use your bishop voice for him, Bob.
Yeah, great. Anything in mind for your big finish?
Oh, how about this? After the rebel troops surrendered, the fort's women are hanged, the priests gruesomely executed, and the soldiers from the Papal States of Spain and Italy are put to the sword.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh my God!
Well, I mean, he was on our side, yeah, but much of the work done was by my men under my command.
Ah, and this guy is on the national curriculum.
Ooh, what's that? Some sort of gold-plated plaque of us national treasures?
I don't feel well, Bob. Get me out of here.
Where or when?
I don't care.
Okay, when? Stand by for April 1584.
Enter!
Mr. Raleigh?
Hopefully not for long, Philip.
Ooh, you hoping for a knighthood, sir?
Not just hoping, Arthur, fully confident. And this is where you two come in. Philip Armidas
At your service, future Sir Raleigh.
and Arthur Barlow.
Ready to sail for you, my lord.
Right, after the tragic sea passing of my big bro Humphrey Gilbert, the royal licence to explore the New World goes to yours truly. Yay for me! Does anyone have the time?
27th of April, 1584.
What a stroke of luck! For that is the date you two will set off on a fact-finding mission to determine what resources are available in North America.
Any specific orders, sir?
Whatever region you find, I'm hoping for most of the East Coast if I'm honest, shall be named Virginia, for our Virgin Queen, Elizabeth.
Masterful upsucking, Sir Raleigh. Such a powerful gambit, my lord. Want anything from duty free?
How about a massive Toblerone and a little something I can show off?
How about we bring back 2 native men to be paraded around?
Human beings as trinkets and curios? Yes, please.
By the tangled nets of Njord, Bob.
God, I'm sorry, Bilbo. Whenever we drop ourselves, we find foul waters.
Well, I know you're not talking about me, 'cause I'm well loved, granted land and showered with gifts, that's me. Why, I'm even Lord Warden of the Stannaries come 1584. As a proud Devonian, I'm always happy to stick it to the Cornish.
The tin mines again. What will the listener think of us and our Cornish mining fetish?
That we're too niche, Bilbo. Stop being willfully niche.
I'll tell you who's niche, I will. Manteo and Wanchese, the Croatoan tribe, that's who. They were the Native Americans I used to wow my mates at Durham House. And that house was one of the many little gifts from the Queen, by the way. Humble brag. Not so humble, really. It's just a brag, innit?
But taking and parading human beings, Mr. Raleigh.
Oh, stop whinging, you sop. Having been persuaded to come to England, they were well up for it. Well, maybe not Wanchese. Difficult sort, that one. Refused to befriend his gracious hosts.
He was probably well sus of English motives in the New World, and considered himself more a captive than a guest.
Nonsense. We let him go home for a bit. Then we hauled him back over here for a second go.
As your guest.
Yeah, whatever. We let him depart in 1586 anyway. But still, I had Manteo. Yeah, he was a lusty savage.
Please stop.
But what a lad! Helped us decipher and learn the Carolina Algonquin language and gave me loads of handy ITK when it came to the New World.
Please, say he'd returned home.
Of course he did. He went home to Roanoke Island to live his best life.
You.
Safe in the loving embrace of our Lord as the first native to be christened into the Church of England.
Oh.
What year did Manteo return home, Mr. Raleigh?
Oh, I can't remember. Hey, lads, shall we move on to my conquests over more than just the sea? If you know what I mean, audible wink.
He's deflecting, Bilbo! I've heard of it, but never seen it done!
I'm not.
R2? Was it 1587?
Secondary gasp! The Lost Colony?
Don't need covering. Right, let's talk ladies.
No, let's talk about the second attempt to establish a colony on Roanoke Island.
Nothing to do with me. I mean, I've never even been to North America. Just west of Carlisle, innit? See? Useless.
The Lost Colony is the colony that vanished. You sent a man called John White to land on the island in 1587. Sent him to establish the city of Raleigh.
Oh, it would have been glorious. I mean, shut up, whatever.
But it was hard going and undersupplied, wasn't it?
Yes, and John White returned a year later to stock up. But the blasted war with Spain were a proper spanner, and the Queen needed all hands for the war.
But when John White returned to Roanoke Island in 1590, the colony had vanished.
And just the word Croatoan found carved into the stumps of trees.
Was the colony massacred? Did they blend into the native culture and adopt their ways? We'll never know exactly what happened.
I'll tell you what happened. I lost a buttload of money, that's what.
How can you be so blasé about the whole thing? Just turn your attentions elsewhere.
Oh, that's easy. Watch. Let me tell you about the love of my life, Bess. Let us go back to the year of our Lord, 1592.
Just a second.
Enter?
Bess, my love.
Oh, Walter, it's you.
You're getting good at hiding the baby, darling. I barely heard him.
Yes, little Demiri seems to understand our unfortunate predicament.
Oh, all couples go through the same, Bess. Who hasn't started a covert relationship, got pregnant, and then secretly married, all because the Queen, their boss, is super jealous and would flip like a murderous acrobat, somersaulting into the depths of hell itself should she know the truth?
When you put it like that, you're right.
Sir Walter Raleigh, 7 years a night and still looking as fine as ever.
Ah, Reese, how are you? Reese, this is my wife, Bess. Bess, this is Reese, one of my finest local bootlickers.
Looking lovely today, Mrs. Sir Walter Raleigh, and here I was thinking this lovely lady was merely a work colleague, Sir Walter.
Oh, you know me, Reese. Set sail, destination, love.
Of course, Walter. Ooh, biscuits, don't mind if I do.
No, no, good sir, that's the potato jar.
Shuck potatoes? Gross. Work of witches, them. Horrible things.
They're not gross. I'll have you know I invented them.
Come now, Sir Walter, what sort of a suck-up would I be if I let that myth go unchallenged? It's far more likely the Spanish introduced potatoes to Europe. A magnificent knight like yourself should not be associated with the poison that is the common potato. Or the Spanish, for that matter.
Why, thank you, Reese. You always have my back.
I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Hank.
Charmed and totally awed in your presence, sir.
He's looking to get into the bootlicking business.
Growth industry, Hank. Can never have enough foreigners. What business were you in before?
Mainly bystanding, if I'm honest. Dabbled with a bit of obsequiousness as a hobby, mind.
Ooh, go on then. Lay it on me.
So the claims are true. He is totally handsome and does indeed tower over me.
Ha ha! Oh, that's good. And it's familiar.
Take him down, Hank.
Yeah!
Get them in there.
Reese, how could you?
I'm afraid that being a toady just doesn't pay what it used to, Walt. Arresting naughty toffs. That's where the coin is.
Here, Reese. There's a baby in this jar.
Oh, or bring it with. We can have it as snacks on the way to the tower.
My baby!
The biscuits, you mentalist.
Walter Raleigh, Elizabeth Bess Throckmorton. You are being arrested because Queen Elizabeth is furious.
Come again?
You're the gentlewoman of the Privy Chamber, a member of the royal court. You are supposed to ask permission to start a relationship.
Didn't I?
No, you didn't. And we suspect it's because you started having rudies with the Queen's #1 crush. She's gone and had proper head loss. Most undignified.
Oh, give her a break, lad. She's only human.
She is divinely ordained by God, you pompous chumbucket.
What will happen to us?
You'll be put in the tower, and then, on your release, probably booted from court. Oh, she's really got the hump with you, Bess. Why do you think you're being voiced by a man?
Ah, gotcha.
Let's get out of here, Hank. Maybe this scene will end with a nice jail door slam.
On it. How does a baby fit in a cookie jar?
I think the scene was saying they took great pains to keep their relationship and family a secret.
Fat lot of good it did us. We both ended up in the tower, and poor Demiri never got to taste the joys of life. He died of plague, poor little guy.
Oh, I'm really sorry, Mr. Raleigh.
Such is the life of a history person, boys. Me and Bess would go on to have two more lads, though. Walt Jr. and Carew.
How did you get out of the tower?
Oh, the usual. Bribery. Bess, too, was eventually released from the tower and royal service.
What about your royal service?
Oh, I was out of favour big time. There was a fair few who enjoyed that, I can tell you. But for the life of me, I can't understand why.
Red hot jealousy because you're so tall and smell great.
Yeah, that'll be it, my dependable favourite. Anyway, I kicked about for a bit, doing the boring stuff like being Vice Admiral of Devon and Lord Lieutenant of Cornwall, you know, real humdrum fare. But then, it happened.
What's that then?
The chance for redemption. Have you lads heard of El Dorado?
Absolutely, Mr. Raleigh.
I had vowed to Queen Elizabeth to crack open a gold-rich empire more lucrative than Peru. The year was 1595. War still raged with Spain, but I vowed to push on for Queen and country, and lots of lovely money. It's all here in me book.
The Discovery of Guyana by Walter Raleigh.
That's a proper page-turner.
I bet. Okay, reading. By 1596, things had really started to hot up, and I'm not talking about my summer wardrobe. My interest was severely piqued when, during a dashing raid on the Spanish, I captured Pedro Sarmiento de Gamboa, the Spanish governor of Patagonia. And even though he was strictly forbidden from sharing Spanish secrets and maps with me, he did, because I am the undeniable Sir Walter Raleigh and wicked Boss Cool. Come on, Mr. Raleigh. He just gave up the goods.
Because I'm wicked Boss Cool, yeah.
Don't be fussy, Bilbo. Raleigh probably just threatened to feed him to the alligators or some other totally legit act. Now give it! The coolest thing was Governor Hamboa's tale of a man named Juan Martinez de Albuja.
Martinez had been on an expedition to the area in 1570, only to fall into the hands of the local Carib people of the lower Orinoco River.
Martinez said that he was blindfolded and taken to a golden city heavily underlined. There, he was entertained by the locals. He then left the city, but could not remember how to return, only remembering a large lake which was nearby. How wonderfully vague, Mr. Raleigh.
I know, right?
This whole book is vague, Mr. Raleigh. Did you over-exaggerate on your return to England to rekindle your dimming fame flame?
No.
Did you discover the Golden City?
Well, no, but I did discover the Angel Falls in Venezuela.
Did you?
No.
Well, what did you discover?
By 1603, rock bottom.
Ah, it's good to be king.
Indeed it is, King James. Now that Queen Elizabeth has departed this life, I look forward to continuing to contribute to a strong Protestant England.
Absolutely, Robert Cecil. And I look forward to having you continue your role as head paranoid weirdo.
Secretary of State, my king.
Very well.
Yes, my king. With that being said, do you think the Silly History Boys' Gunpowder Plot trilogy is remembered by the good listener?
Not everyone is listening, Cecil.
No, sire. Listener. As in, the good folks listening to us now.
Oh, them. I don't know if they remember. Don't care. Wait. Hold the post. Did you say plot? As in a plot to blow me up?
Not yet, my king. I'll make this as to the point as possible. I know you're easily bored.
I do want to go on a boar hunt, yes.
Quite, my king. There are two plots on the go in 1603. The first is a Catholic plan to kidnap you, and it's called the Bye Plot.
Bye indeed. Already bored.
No, sire. The Bye Plot. So called as it is seen as secondary to the main plot. The plot to have you replaced with your cousin, Lady Arabella Stuart.
Oh, Arabella, you naughty little usurper. Well, you can bet she'll have some tower time in her future.
Very good, sir.
Who is responsible for this outrage, Cecil?
I've made a shortlist, sire.
Let me guess. I suppose it's an inventory of history nobodies with confusing names and titles. Now, give it. Lord Cobham, blah, blah, blah. Funded by the Spanish government, what a surprise, blah, blah, blah. Negotiated for a huge sum of money with the Count of Arenberg. What the hell's an Arenberg?
It's now modern-day Germany, my king. Interestingly enough.
Thank you, Cecil. They have Google, should they so wish. Count of Arenberg, yada, yada, yada. Cobham will return from Spain to England via Jersey, where the money for the plot will be split between Cobham himself and the Governor of Jersey. Gasp!
Gasp indeed, sir. It's a lot of cash. 22 million by modern standards.
No, Cecil. Gasp as in I actually recognise the name, for the Governor of Jersey is one Walter Raleigh.
Expert name recognition, my king.
Raleigh, you dog. You know, I bet this is because I stripped him of his titles, monopolies, and his fancy house. The absolute cheek of some people.
Unbelievable cheek, sire.
Have him arrested and thrown back in the tower. Maybe his old room is still available.
Yes, sir.
So, in 1603, back to the tower went I. But you know what's worse?
That scene just now where I was terrified that I'd have to listen to a cavalcade of history also runs with mildly interesting backstories?
No, betrayal. Let me tell you, with the Brothers Brooke, they have mildly interesting backstories. George and Henry Brooke were the instigators of the Bat-Poo crazy scheme to kidnap King James. George gets arrested and starts chucking around names to save his own skin. He named me and his brother Henry, the Lord Cobham.
These guys, mates of yours?
Yes, Cobham especially.
Well, what did you do when you got accused?
What any good upper-class type would do. Squirm and self-protect. I wrote a wishy-washy letter to the Privy Council saying, you know what? I always thought my mate Henry Brooke, Lord Cobham, was a bit suspect. Super sorry I didn't report it. My bad.
Nice work. Close the book on that chapter and get on with your life.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But you know what that stupid council did instead of letting me go?
They showed the letter to Cobham, didn't they?
Exactly! Cobham goes full divine wind and sets fire to everything, admits his guilt, and claimed that I was the ringleader! The ringleader, for heaven's sake!
Crikey. Talk about your babbling brooks.
It didn't matter that Cobham retracted his confession a few days later. The damage was done.
So it's court for you then, hey, Mr. Raleigh?
That it was. 17th of November 1603, in the converted Great Hall of Winchester Castle. I defended myself, you know.
You didn't.
I did. Oh, you should have seen me. Things were bleak. I tried to end it all in my cell with a knife to the throat. Then the London mob tried to lynch me en route to the trial. The guards didn't think I'd make it.
Oh, Mr. Raleigh, I'm starting to really feel for you.
But then I remembered that I am totally awesome.
Oh, there he is.
What happened next was amazing. There I was, packed courtroom, the beady eyes of the biased judges upon me, and I eviscerated them.
You demolished them?
With my incredible learning, I was able to quote previous examples from English law that showed that this evidence was a bucket of hogwash, too flimsy to convict. Logic and common sense, my defence. The outcome, glorious. Roll the scene.
Order! Order!
Walter Raleigh, you stand before us as a treasonous dog, not at all good-looking and of average height. What do you have to say for yourself?
We'll see about that. I know you are, you said you are, but what am I?
We find you not guilty.
You should have been there.
Yeah, felt like I was.
Come on, man, court stuff is hard.
Wah, wah, writing's hard. Wah, 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 my name's Bilbo.
Get off my back. Sometimes I do pretty well.
An unpracticed writer will sometimes send a beautiful and powerful phrase jostling along in the midst of a clumsy sentence, like a crowned king escorted by a mob.
You what?
Ugh, read a book, you dusky barbarian.
Like this book, The History of the World by Walter Raleigh.
Is it any good?
It's incomplete, but top-notch nevertheless. Now, you boys have been having fun at my writing expense during this entire interview, but I know my way around a page. I know how to make a quill dance. I penned this during my 13-year stay in the Tower.
13 years. What did you do with yourself apart from write?
The usual. Gardening, mostly. Grew South American plants from which me and Bess used to make herbal medicines.
We're listening.
Why, I'm sure the Tower still has my drug jar. It held my great cordial, in which I used 50 exotic ingredients, including deer horn, viper flesh, coral, and sugar.
Sugar, presumably to mask the taste.
Oh my, yes, as rank can be it is. But chemists and pharmacists of the age will sell it, well, versions of it anyway, as an antidote to poison for years to come.
Okay, so you got off your face a lot, big whoop.
Wouldn't you? 13 years of grief and despair. But soon my verve and spirit returned, and then it happened.
What's that then?
The chance for redemption. Have you lads heard of El Dorado?
Wait, haven't we...
Shush, we're fading into the next scene.
Well, Wally, as prisons go, I'd say this is pretty luxurious.
King James? What are you doing here?
Oh, historically, I'm not. You see, I just don't like you, Wally, but the writer of this episode, he does like this depiction of King James I of England, because he's a good boy and he knows what's good for him.
Figures. What can I do for you, my king?
This book of yours, this, History of the World. It's pretty good.
I thank you.
And highly saucy.
I beg your pardon?
Your assessment of ancient kings and their ambition. Incredibly presumptuous.
I call 'em as I say 'em, my king.
This book is a challenge to divine rule, Raleigh. I am mates with God, so I've had it suppressed. All unsold copies confiscated.
Ah, that'll be why Oprah ghosted me.
And yet, despite my ban, the book still circulates and is wildly popular.
The written word fears not the turnkey.
Listen, Raleigh, I'm not an idiot. I don't spend all my time avoiding explosions and getting trashed with the King of Denmark. Occasionally, I like to gamble. How do you feel about a second trip to Venezuela, setting off in the year 1616, because it's fun to see?
A royal pardon and a new gold jolly? Oh, I wholeheartedly accept.
I'll drink to that and no Sphinx. Cheers!
Cheers!
By the Mask of Solomon and Sheba, what is this?
Oh, you might want a bit more sugar in that cordial, my king.
No! It's perfect. I'll take 2 barrels. Can't wait to tell Christian, King of Denmark, about all this. Sail well, Raleigh.
I'll not let you down, my king.
You are an experienced adventurer, Raleigh. Yes, I don't like you at all, not even a tinsy bit, but game knows game.
I'm a touch out of practice. I hope I can find my sea legs.
You'll be fine. Just as long as you don't attack any Spanish outposts and violate our peace treaty. Okay, see you later, bye.
Lawrence Kemmis, what have you done?
Attack the outpost of Santa Tome de Guyana. Why?
Against my expressed orders! I'm cooked! I am completely cooked!
It's not as if a condition of your pardon was to not attack the Spanish, eh?
That was the exact condition of my pardon, you pocket!
I wholeheartedly apologize, Walter. They were just there, being so enticing and all Spanish-like.
You should know better, Larry! You were even implicated in the main plot with me and spent time in the tower! We're old friends, by God!
Not old or friendly enough to get an earlier mention or an invite to hang with King James.
He wasn't even there, you dolt! The silly boys made that bit up for lols!
Well, who's laughing now, eh?
Not me, that's for sure! Oh, King James is gonna kill me! Can this day get any worse?
Oh, yeah. Message for you, Walter. Walt Jr. has been fatally injured on this expedition.
My boy is dead, and this is how you tell me!
I feel partly to blame for all this.
You are to blame, Larry!
1,000,000,000 apologies, Walter. Can you ever forgive me?
I'll never forgive you. Now remove yourself.
Oh, Walter, that was hardcore. Your boy and all. Heavy.
What happened to Kemmis?
He removed himself immediately. From life.
Ah.
I told him that he had undone me by his obstinacy.
So here we are.
Yep, the Spanish were enraged and demanded I be rearrested on my return to England.
Then so, here we are.
Well, hello there, Stuckley. You look fat.
No time for witty barbs now, Wally. Time to go. Psst. It's not fat. It's cargo money. There you go, love. Get yourself a new website, darling.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Stuckley.
It's been quite the time reminiscing with you, silly boys. I've lived quite the life, haven't I?
Continue to live it well, Mr. Raleigh.
You're not joking, are you? I thought you were a comedy podcast.
We prefer the term action radio.
It's how I always hoped to be immortalised.
Come on, you.
Well,
Well,
not exactly another successful Great Escape, huh?
don't feel bad, Bilbo. You tried. Come on, let's go. Also, I managed to get my hands on the recipe for a certain great cordial.
Sweet.
It better be.
You shall now receive, my dear wife, my last words in these, my last lines. My love I send you, that you may keep it when I am dead, and my counsel, that you may remember it when I am no more. I would not by my will present you with sorrows, dear Bess. Let them go to the grave with me, and be buried in the dust. And seeing that it is not the will of God that I should see you any more in this life, bear it patiently, and with a heart like thyself. And, Beatty Dubs, please keep my severed head in a velvet bag and carry it around with you. Okay, see you later, bye!
We done, boss. You ready?
This is short medicine, but it is a physician for all diseases and miseries.
Yeah? I guess. A physician for all miseries. Oh man, he's all up in me head now.
And what dost thou fear? Strike, man! Strike!
So there we go. Walter Raleigh, of school curriculum fame.
Why is my hoodie wet?
I was practicing being Walter Raleigh, like when he covered that puddle for the Queen with his cloak. I didn't have a puddle, so I just used the toilet.
Oh, how nice. Are you going to do that for your wife? But it'll be all chivalrous like, but in the toilet.
Birthdays and christenings, yeah.
Cool.
The puddle cloak thing's not true anyway, Tombo, but thanks for sticking my hoodie in poo water.
I'm sorry.
That takes us on nicely, I guess.
So for all the Raleigh myth-busting,
Mountain bike puns.
And toilet hoodies.
We have been the Silly History Boys Show! And we are, as always,
Sorry!
Long Tall Rally, or episode 122 of the Silly History Boys Show, was written, produced, and mouthholed by the Silly History Boys. The parts of Sir Louis Stuckley, the guy who's bringing Walter Raleigh back, Humphrey Gilbert, Walt's big bro, Bystander 1, who then becomes Arresting Officer Ben, Arthur Barlow, one of the captains, Bess Throckmorton, the lady, the Spymaster Robert Cecil, and Lawrence Kemmis, wow, he had a lot to do this week, was played by Tom Tombo Fermor. The parts of the pompous Sir Thomas Perrot, Captain Philip Armidas, Bootlicker Reese, who then turns into Arresting Officer Reese, and then King James I, I love King James I, was played by Rob, your dear Uncle Bob, Rob Bond. The parts of Bystander 2, who then becomes Arresting Officer Hank, Bootlicker Hank, Arresting Officer Hank, the Judge, and the Executioner were played by Will, Uncle Bilbo Tristram. And the titular part, wonderfully played and sweated through on a hot day by Stu the Pear Bear Perry as Sir Walter Raleigh. Ooh, his voice was like, indeed, a buttery sledgehammer to the face. Thanks to ZapSplat for music and sound effects. Thanks to Jonny Dyer of Swan-Dyer Music for his wonderful stringy strings. I was going to say lute. I don't know if it is a lute. It's definitely strings. He's going bling, 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 bling. I was with him a few days ago. He's great. He's great. I told him I used it. And he went, cool. And I went, cool. And then we nodded at each other. And then, anyway, thanks to Doug Maxwell for the track Renaissance Castle. Renaissance Castle. Renaissance. 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 I think it's Renaissance. Thanks, Doug. Oh, God, I haven't taken an antihistamine. Oh, well. Anyway, thank you to Lord Fastfingers for the intro and outro music. And to really time stampers on this one. So if you're listening in 10 years, you'll know exactly where we are in 2026. The next time you can see the Silly History Boys live is 3rd to the 7th of August. That's this coming week if you're listening right on release day. 3rd to the 7th of August. So that's next week at Alnwick Castle in Northumberland. Yeah. If you like what we do, especially the quality of this outro, why not go on our Ko-Fi and give us some money? Or Ko-Fi. Oh, I'm all over the place today. This is how Stu, Bob, and Tombo must feel all the time. Well, it's good to see through other people's eyes. Come, throw us a quid. Why not? I think we deserve it. Yeah, this is all free. Yeah, we deserve it. Okay, I am going to go now. Oh, no, come say hello on the socials. Just stick anything on the socials. If you've seen us live, please do rate and review us. Anywhere you go, Insta, Facebook, Silly History Boys. I think I'm done. Okay. See you later, bye.
Get off me, do you know who I am? No, watch out, you damaged my six-pack. Stop that. Those are my sleeves. Do you know how long it took to crimp those? Don't you touch my moustache. I assume I've got one, like little Elizabethan beardy thing going on. No, do you know how long it took me to point that so it looks all devilish and rakish? Do not jostle my hat, sir. I've got it at the perfect angle to look daring.